Kumar and you are listening to me on Radio D Hotties with Altu Baba and Paltu Rani, where entertainment keeps getting hotter.
Radio D Hotties, the best and hottest Indian radio network in the entire world.
Mahima Creations
Proudly present Premier Evening Drive Time Show. Bam Bam!
Yes, you heard it right.
Bam Bam! Every
Monday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday. Let's beat the traffic.
नमस्कार नमस्ते नमस्कार वणक्कम खुशामदीद अस्सलाम वालेकुम सत श्री अकाल बीकंदर की वंदनमो जय स्वामी नारायण जय श्री कृष्णा हमें सारे इस्माइली भाई बंधुओं को स्माइल करते हुए बोलेंगे या अली मदद एंड मोराली मदद बंजन एज यू नो योर ऑन टाइम अल्तु बाबा ऑलरेडी इज हियर हमारी ऑफ लेट फालतू रानी आ रही है मतलब यू नो डोंट टशिंग के साथ आएगी वो सुपरस्टार एनीवेज वो तो हमारे एमएफटी है आराम से आएगी टहलते हुए और आपसे साथ फिर से जो भी मैं बताया फिर से दोहराएगी आपको बंजन अरे आगे फादर जी वेलकम वेलकम मैडम कैसे हैं आप अरे देखो वहाँ फ्रेम पे आ गई तो ओह माइक भी ओहो कैसे है मैडम फादर जी कैसे हैं आप
मैं अच्छी हूँ आलतू बाबा तो अपने झूठ मूठ फिर से शुरू कर दिया
झूठ मूठ
या एग्जैक्टली
व्हाट इज झूठ मूठ फादर जी
ऑल द टाइम लाइंग
देखो
लाइंग
ऑन टाइम ऑन टाइम अल्तुबा का जो क्या बोलते हैं उसको खिताब जो है मुझे दिया गया था बिकॉज ऑलवेज ऑन टाइम एंड ऑफ कोर्स फाल्तुनी ऑलवेज देयर तो फाल्तुनी तो बताइए आज फाल्तुनी कैसे हैं आप
I'm doing good and Manajan we hope all of you are enjoying good mental health as well
oh wow so sweet of you फाल्तुनी
क्योंकि this is about today's therapy Thursdays right
today's therapy Thursday yes exactly
Yeah.
and yes we talk about you guys right
हाँ
हम लोग बातें करते हैं आप लोगों के बारे में
हाँ
जो आप पे क्वेश्चंस होते हैं राइट
हाँ।
एंड यस अगर आपके पास कोई ऐसा क्वेश्चंस है जो लगता है आपको कि हम टैकल करें
हाँ
तो यहाँ पे जरूर कॉल करें राइट
हाँ
फाल्तुनी तो कॉल का नंबर क्या है
स्टूडियो का नंबर है 4089122479 एक बार और स्टूडियो का नंबर नोट कर लीजिएगा Manajan it's 408 Oh, sorry, my bad. 832-8881.
गुस्से में जो भी काम होता है सत्यानाश होता है बट फाल्तुनी कमिंग बैक टू द पॉइंट राइट नाउ राइट तो हमारे बंधु लोगों को बताएंगे कि यू कैन कॉल अस ऑन व्हाट्सएप बिकॉज हमारा टेक्नोलॉजी हैज चेंज राइट नाउ ब्रजन वी आर टोटली अ सोशल मीडिया फ्रेंडली society organization so we actually have the social media which we use is pretty much used as social media by many people लेकिन फिर भी हमारा सोशल मीडिया तो चलता रहेगा उसके ऊपर वर्जन तो डेफिनेटली कॉल अस अगेन नंबर टू कॉल वुड बी 408-832-8881 408-832-8881
That's
So,
again,
again-
408-832-8881, Manajan.
हाँ.
Today, there is a song that comes to mind. Let's talk about you and me, yeah, and the games people play.
वेल दीपा जी तो ऑलरेडी गेम खेल रही है वहां पे बोल दिया कि आप फर्जी थेरेपिस्ट हो
Huh? अरे बाप रे.
आई एम सॉरी शी डिडंट टॉक अबाउट मी बिकॉज़ मैं पीएचडी हूं
She was, yeah, you passed with heavy difficulty. Pass भी हुआ कि नहीं वो मालूम नहीं Manajan.
लेकिन फाल्तुनी
हाँ।
दीपा जी ने आपके बारे में बताया कि आप फर्जी थेरेपिस्ट हो
मैं फर्जी नहीं हूँ मैं थेरेपिस्ट भी नहीं हूँ लेकिन महाफंडे वाली हूँ देयर इज नो डाउट
वेल एक्चुअली एमएफटी आल्सो स्टैंड्स फॉर महा फर्जी वाली
एक्चुअली यू नो व्हाट आलतू बाबा एमएफटी कैन बी महाफंडे वाली थियरिस्ट
थियरिस्ट
हाँ।
ओ बदल दी
Nice
तूने
ना? हाँ।
बदल गया इंसान को बदल लेट्स डू थिंग अगर आप यहाँ पे कॉल कीजिएगा बट वी आल्सो हैव पीपल सेंडिंग इन देयर रिक्वेस्ट फाल्तुनी
हाँ।
पहला जो है आप पढ़ेंगी कि मैं पढ़ूं क्या बोलते हो
बहुत लंबा चौड़ा है ये
क्या करे पढ़ना तो पड़ेगा ना हमारे बंधुओं के लिए
अच्छा
Okay, here you go. Guys, I need your advice. Little background. I have been married for 16 years happily. At least that's what I thought. And I have two happy teenagers. My husband had an extramarital affair going on to few years,
for a few years
which I discovered now.
yeah
Got a clue a couple of times in the past, but was dumb to believe him, denied to just being friends, right? When I discovered and decided to leave him, he admitted and said it was his mistake and promised not to do it again. Now shows repentance, behaving transparent since then. Oh, open to me tracking his phone, car, and guilt of which what he did. He wants me to give him a second chance and open to any ideas, rules I might want to use. Wow, this is a loaded question, yaar.
What do I do?
This is what I'll tell you. Don't ever talk to Sandeep Wanga.
Why? Why?
He'll promote it.
Yeah.
He used it in his movies.
Oh wow.
Well, this sounds like a plot of Animal. I'm sure there would have been some kind of a revenge quest he was going on your husband.
Well, this person also goes on to say that the person feels that once a cheater, always a cheater.
Oh my God.
But the kids love both parents, and he is not abusive in any other which way.
Any other which way?
According to her.
Any other which way?
Yeah. And I feel terrible pain day and night but can't decide because my love and trust is shattered.
मतलब और है क्या इसके ऊपर?
I don't have the heart to break the
How come
family.
it got truncated when I posted it here?
Because it's a lot of information. ना बड़ा लंबा चौड़ा है.
Yeah.
And can't trust again. I don't have anyone else to share with and hence I'm asking you. Oh, what a horrible situation to be in. I'm so sorry.
तो दीपा जी क्या बोलते हैं आप? हमारी फर्जी थेरेपिस्ट की बात छोड़िएगा, लेकिन आपकी क्या राय है दीपा जी? यहाँ पे कॉल कीजिएगा, बताइएगा. लाइन्स आर ओपन आई सपोज. यस, नाउ दे विल बी ओपन, सो कॉल कीजिएगा जरूर. ओके, 408-832-8881. And Vadani, what do you think? I'm sure you would have had this kind of questions coming up in your friend circles.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, happily married people?
No.
Oh,
No.
then just unhappy people?
No, I luckily, knock on wood. I mean, okay, there. This is really sad, and I want to say this, Alto Baba, really.
Say it. कह दो.
You'll be surprised how much infidelity is rampant in our community.
क्या बात है. दीपा जी नमस्ते, कैसे हैं आप? Welcome to our show where it is going to be just
Hello,
today.
Pam.
Pam. हाँ जी बोलिए.
I think the connection में कुछ गड़बड़ है because I am sure people will not hear my voice.
Why is that?
तुम लोगों का स्टूडियो वॉइस आ रहा है मुझे अभी, not the call voice, you know.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Interesting. Let me check it.
एक मिनट.
नहीं स्टूडियो. Okay, hold on. I know why it is because.
Thank you.
आप बातें करते रहो because what happens is you are hearing the studio voice but now you will hear the exact voice. अभी चेक करो, अभी आ रहा है ठीक तरह से?
हाँ, अभी थोड़ा वो that echo कम हो गया. अभी ऐसे पहले लग रहा है तुम दोनों रूम में बैठ के, मतलब स्टूडियो वॉइस, राइट?
हाँ तो आपके फोन पे, लेकिन I think on the video it's coming up perfectly, but good, now we can hear us, it means great.
Maybe, yeah, I can hear you guys, that's not the issue.
हाँ,
वो कनेक्शन लूज है तो people cannot hear.
सही बात है. देखा लूज कनेक्शन है, देखा फालतू ने को लूज बना दिया. क्या बोलते हो दोस्तों के बारे, क्या बोलते हो यार?
माय गुडनेस, ये फालतू नहीं.
हाँ.
तुम पढ़ती नहीं हो क्या हम लोग जो कमेंट वो ना?
नहीं यार, मेरे को दिखता नहीं है यहाँ पे तो.
हाँ, वो उसने कुछ सेटिंग करके रखा है हालतू बने, वो उसको चेंज करके बोलता है तुम्हारे सामने, एंड यू बिलीव हिम सीरियसली.
I don't believe him, Deepa. Are you kidding? He is unbelievable.
that I am. I know.
मैंने लिखा आ गए दोनों फर्जी थेरेपिस्ट.
हाँ.
तो इन्होंने इससे बोला हाँ तुम ही फर्जी बोल.
आपने दोनों ने लिखा है, मैं प्रूफ के साथ लगाने वाला हूँ. आपको मालूम है, आपने क्लियरली लिखा है माय लॉर्ड, आ गए हैं फर्जी थेरेपिस्ट.
आ गए फर्जी थेरेपिस्ट. तेरे को तेरे आगे के बटन
दोनों कहाँ पे?
आ गए. इट्स अ प्लूरल. हिंदी सीखो आलतू बाबा.
हिंदी क्यों सीखूं मैं? आई एम हैप्पी. कन्नಡ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ನೀವು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆಟೋ ರಿಕ್ಷಾ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀವು ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ವಾ? ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ. ಯಾಕ್ಲೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಕ್ಲೆ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಮೇಡಮ್. ನೀವು ಬೈ ಡಾಲರ್.
So pathetic.
But coming back to the question right now, दीपा जी क्या बोलते हो?
अरे बाप रे, I feel for her. कितना, I mean, so sad.
Seems like Rashmika sent us the message.
Rashmika is not Rashmika. Anyway.
Rashmika Mandana, the message seems like an animal person sent it to us.
Hey, you come out of an animal.
Hey, wait, because there also the kids involved.
I know that. देखो, तुम जब ब्रह्मास्त्र देख के आए थे, पूरा साल ब्रह्मास्त्र के ब्रह्मांड में गुम हो गए थे. You kept talking about that movie on every
Exactly, he's so obsessed with.
So are you telling me that I'm the one making the movie famous?
You You
Yes.
are again back into that zone. Animal, baat karo abhi.
So are you saying that are you saying I'm the one who made that movie famous and I'm the one making Animal famous?
Yes.
Please tell it more often so Karan
Nahi,
Johar listens to it and pays me a remuneration.
Why should Karan Johar pay you remuneration?
Oh, Sandeep Veeravanga, whatever his name is.
Sandeep and Ranbir Kapoor should listen. Ashte.
Ashte all, eh? My goodness. Okay, by the way, people on Facebook are waiting to hear what you have to say.
Oh yeah. Oh God, it's a tricky situation actually.
Yeah, Nikhil also wants to ask. Hi, Nikhil ji, kaise hain aap?
लेकिन-
She's saying I want to hear what Deepa is saying.
Oh you pa. सच में?
I'm not kidding. Nikhila Charan.
You know what, Deepa? Don't believe what he's saying. You just say what you want to say. God.
Exactly.
Altu Baba.
Deepa, I'm saying that you make look at Fatwadiya's side swipe. You told about Fuzzy, so I was talking about how wonderful feedback you give. Now don't listen to him, Deepa. He's वाह तू ना पॉलिटिक्स में ना तो चले जा.
मतलब चीटिंग हाँ ये लेकिन चीटिंग गलत है लेकिन उसने अभी बोला सो शी हैज टू डिसाइड फॉर हरसेल्फ विद अलोंग विद द किड्स लेकिन इफ इट्स लाइक बॉदरिंग अ लॉट देन आई थिंक एटलीस्ट थोड़े दिन के लिए सेपरेट रह के कुछ सोचो लाइक देन यू फील द आई डोंट नो it's a tough situation because life is not fair for anybody actually ये देखो ये there are in my view there are many varieties of cheating like you know even if you are
Please explain. Please explain.
This is like many
I love
varieties
it.
of mangoes.
No, I like
Puri,
it.
Raspuri,
Hey,
whatever.
I like it. This is exactly what Sandeep Vanga thought about Indian society. Go on.
again yeah oh my god you don't talk about him
If you're going to take that name once again, no, Altu Baba.
Which
you're
name?
gonna get-
Sandeep Vanga.
why do we have to make him famous
I know, unnecessarily.
But look at Deepa. She said different varieties of cheating.
नहीं मैं बोल रही हूँ ये एक तरह का है राइट लेकिन इवन अदरवाइज यू नेग्लेक्टिंग योर वाइफ एंड योर फैमिली लाइफ for work and other purposes and you know completely belittling her every step of the way is also kind of emotional cheating.
Why belittling? I don't think he's belittling her.
Is sleeping with somebody else, having an affair
Correct,
behind her back is
yeah.
the worst form of disrespect
Belittling,
that you can give any woman.
So when you say okay, so what is
Any
the-
woman. And
No,
you know what?
what's the issue with the men these days?
Please tell us.
हाँ तुम तो देखो छोड़ो बात ही मत करो अपना हाँ तो anyways तो yeah if it is really bothering her then she should think of something else at least
Like what?
थोड़े
Like
दिन
what?
के लिए separation live separately for a while then you come back with थोड़ा दिमाग ठंडा होने के बाद
But don't you think,
Because
Deepa,
what
it means
happens na, fresh wound कहता है ना like listen keep seeing each other every single day and she is already suffering वो लिखा है ना उसने कि I can't everything my trust is shattered I think she needs to go to बेचारी वो hurt हुई है and she needs to go to therapy and maybe I don't know counseling couple counseling.
Well, you know, you actually bring in a very good point. I think those are some statements I didn't put on the screen because it got truncated. I'll see if I can bring, because she actually does talk about the fact that my love and trust is shattered is what she's saying.
Yeah.
So when she says shattered, matlab, okay, na, aage badho, no? No, what do you think? No?
Well, it's kind of hard, right?
Not
Altu
easy,
Baba,
Altu Baba.
it's you know the kids are saying that. So she says the kids love their father. Honestly, I want you to for a minute step back and think about your life. You're living in the United States of America.
Oh, she's in the United States of America?
Yeah. You're living in the United States. Your kids maximum will be with you till they hit
Another 2 years.
18. And then they're going to go off to college.
Another 2 years maximum.
Okay, and eventually, are you going to be able to live with yourself?
Yeah.
If
And with him, जब बच्चे बाहर
correct,
गए,
correct.
empty nesters, that's what people
No, I mean,
have to think.
regardless, are you going to be able to live with yourself if you said, "Oh, I'm going to put up with this for the sake of the kids," and you're going to stay there?
Uh-huh.
You know, if you're able to you say your love and trust is shattered. Every time you look at that person, if a pang of pain goes through you that I can never trust this man ever again.
And you keep remembering Deepthi.
Who's Deepthi?
What's her name? Deepthi or Dimitri? What's her name?
Who's Dimitri?
Who's the person he goes cheats on with?
What is he talking about, man?
Dimri.
Oh, Raghavendra.
Oh, then let it.
Then if the scene keeps coming back to you, play back to you again and again and again, right? So go on, Faldrani, come on. So you're saying that she should actually move on.
Then there is no question of coming back. I think just make sure that
or they have to come up with some mutual solution as a punishment to him or something like that. I don't know.
Wow, I love Aditi's card.
Aditi, she says to keep him caged from now on.
Some kind of punishment.
Why not? Yeah, exactly. In fact, even explore the possibility of chemical,
You know what? You don't have to bear a grudge. You can just forgive and move on.
Well, hold on. How can you forgive and move on? That's exactly what Rashmika did in the movies. Forgive and move on.
Move on. Yeah, forgive him. That's all. I mean, you're going to put yourself through nonsense and crap and hurt and pain every single time you see his face, that he's a cheating, lying, whatever rodents behind. You think that's what you're going to put yourself through? Don't. If you're able to, just say, okay, for the sake of the kids, we can be a positive co-parents, but have a conversation with your kids. Your kids need to know that your father transgressed.
Hey, hold on. They not the question. No, hold on. I would say kids need to know not the question of father transgressed. Kids need to know that transgression is a punishable act.
Not punishable.
Or unaccepted moral standard.
Yeah, not
because otherwise they will go back saying,
not a moral standard.
मुझे ये
okay.
जानना है फालतू रानी.
Let me.
अभी इसको पता चला. Okay, my question to her is like, I mean, for him also, अगर उसको पता चला तो इसने छोड़ दिया. Think of it this way, ये बेचारी, if she was blindsided more years, ये continue हो जाता.
No, so here is the thing, right? It's not that.
Hey, what level cheating is that? What type of cheating is that?
It's
okay.
Listen, marriage is overrated, Aditi, not forgiveness. Forgiveness is not overrated. Forgiveness is definitely required for your own peace of mind, for your own sanity. क्योंकि marriage is overrated. क्योंकि marriage में हम लोग क्या बताते हैं कि I'm going to be monogamous to this particular person. When you go sleep with somebody else, you're not monogamous. You broke the contract. So there is no question. You yourself decided that this is a divorce.
Wait, hold on. So let me just answer.
Forgiveness is underrated.
Deepa, one thing. I'll tell you what. I agree with Aditi and agree with you also.
Yeah.
Agree, not acknowledge.
Yeah.
Because Aditi is right. Forgiveness is overrated. When you're doing it for somebody else. Don't forgive the other person. Forgive yourself for making the mistake. Because it seems like the lady is putting herself through a lot of things. Now, I made a mistake with this guy, landing up with this guy. I made a mistake of falling in love with the guy. Yeah.
It's a part and part.
No. I'm saying that forgiveness. Faldrani is saying, right? So Faldrani is saying forgive. As in forgive yourself and go ahead and do what you got to do. Live your life happily. I would suggest go ahead and actually have another affair somewhere else.
It's like breakup होने के बाद you need time ना.
And दूसरी चीज, अगर punish भी करोगे ना दीपा, will you still be able to trust that person? Even if you punish him, you say you do chores for the rest of your life, तू घर से बाहर नहीं निकलेगा, तू ये नहीं करेगा, you're going to put a lock around your pants and all that
pants,
stuff.
That's not
whatever it may be, I don't know. Whatever, right?
But
can you still
checking on him?
Yeah.
And everything. More work for her only.
Yeah.
He is off the hook.
Wow.
Yeah,
Deepaji, this is actually meant to be framed. What statement is coming up?
I
right
know,
now.
she says she completely agrees with Altu Baba. I see your statement now, Aditi.
That has to be highlighted, Faldrani.
I think.
मैं रखती हूँ यार कॉल कर.
No, she didn't like it when somebody supported me. Wow, Deepaji, very good. तुम लोगों ना.
मैंने ऐसा कुछ नहीं बोला.
Deepa.
Hello.
Deepa, my advice and all sometimes are very good, okay? Not sometimes, every time is very good.
राघवेंद्र,
Yeah.
देखो आल्तो बाबा, दुनिया में बहुत से ऐसे चीजें ऐसे मर्द हैं जिनको झेलना पड़ता है औरतों को.
देखो, लेकिन that's when you have to appreciate the kind of
See-
mother who have the ek patni vatas, who actually takes care of you, who have the name, same name as Lord Krishna.
But you
Okay.
know what? You know what,
Excuse
Deepa? You know what, Deepa? This is. I want to tell this Bandhu who has written, right, and also I want to tell Deepa that I personally know people where the husband has cheated on the wife,
Uh-huh.
and the wife has cried to me and said, "Oh, this happened," and the same wife, somebody came to one of her really good friends, came to her not rescue, like, say that, okay, don't worry, sorry, this is, you're going through all of this, but this lady cheated her best friend with her best friend's husband,
Oh,
and became had a whole full-fledged affair, and is now openly a kept woman for that person.
so sweet.
And in fact,
sweet.
so
Yeah,
sweet, it seems,
of course.
seriously.
Of
And
course,
then-
they were able to deal with the situation, right?
no, what deal with the situation? And she says, "What, this everybody cheats with you? Dil hai na, kya kar sakte
Hi,
hain?"
hi.
Oh God, I was like,
Hey, no, that's what.
what? Seriously?
Hey,
She's like-
they're able to
and she's
justify-
very happy with that, with the
There you
fact.
go. The point is they're being happy.
Hey, I don't know, man.
Arey, each of
Seriously,
them
she
gets-
was heartbroken
Dekho,
when
bhai,
her
it's-
husband cheated
it's-
on her.
What do you
And
mean?
now she cheated on her. She didn't care. And then, you know what? She started saying things about her friend, which is saying that her friend deserves it because not deserves it. I told her she needs to lose weight. She's heavy.
Oh,
and her
fat
husband-
shaming going on, huh?
Yeah, her husband
should
never
go to
found
some
her
plastic surgery, get it done.
attractive. What is wrong if he
Yeah,
finds
yeah.
me attractive? These are
Oh.
the kind of conversations that people have,
Oh my
which is
God.
ridiculous.
Nikhila is totally, like, scandalized.
It's kind of justifying your own guilt.
Yeah, that's all it is.
All these stages ना, वही मैं बोल रही थी कि Although when you said right, I landed up with the wrong guy. So that is the first step. पहले खुद को दोषी मानेंगे.
तो मैंने क्या बोला, दीपा जी?
Steps of grief,
Did I say?
right?
Did I
Something
say?
like that.
What did I say anything wrong? That's why Aditi agreed with me because I said the right thing. No,
That
forgive
is
yourself.
wrong. मतलब हम हमेशा लड़कियां स्पेशली खुद को ही गिल्टी मानती है, which is wrong actually.
No, you got to blame other people also. Come on.
Hey,
Yes,
let me.
exactly.
I'll tell you, marriage is
I
overrated,
blame
my
you,
dear.
फालतू बाबा for not marrying. अभी शादी करो, पता चलेगा तुमको.
Oh, cool. That means I
honestly,
can shadi karke, I can cheat also. Ah,
hey, okay,
nice.
we are
I didn't
supposed.
say that.
We're supposed to. Okay, हम लोग therapist नहीं है. One thing is definitely for your own sanity. If you think that you want to go, resolve your own. All this turmoil that you're going through, go talk to somebody you trust and somebody who is equipped to be able to support you through this process, because कोई आपके लिए decision नहीं ले सकता है. Nobody can tell you कि आपको divorce करना है, नहीं divorce करना है, रहना है, ये करना है, कोई नहीं कह सकता. It's eventually your decision and you have to make peace with that decision. Second thing, अगर आप बच्चों के नाम से आप बोल रहे हो for the sake of kids I've got to stay, the kids love. Now, no, let me specifically say कि if the kids know what has happened and the kids are saying please stay together, then the kids are being selfish. They need to understand that you have self-respect and that you are an individual who has been wronged in this particular situation and you're entitled to make your decisions. It is not them for their sake living in the marriage and living in it becomes a toxic relationship. So it really doesn't make any sense to do that. You can tell them that you'll have positive parenting, co-parenting, जो भी करना है आपको कर सकते हो अगर आपको करना है तो.
I want to say something. Because I got a comment on Facebook saying that, oh, go to a therapist for sure if you want guidance. Let me tell you one thing, therapists don't give you solution, they don't give you guidance, they help you deal with your emotion.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to tell you is seek professional help for sure, and our heart goes out to you. It unfortunately is the state of affairs in the society because integrity is something people don't have anymore.
Yes.
And the sad part is that, but again, understand that it's about, like how Fatma rightly said, aap khush raho. Not about giving that person second chance. See if you deserve a second chance or you want to give a second chance for yourself with the person, right? If you like that, okay, the person comes back and cheats again, you're okay with it, fine. करो जो करना, लेकिन हमारा शो सुनते रहो एंड यहाँ पे लिखते रहो, बताओ क्या क्या हो रहा है, ताकि हम लोग उसका वी कैन कीप रिमाइंडिंग दैट पर्सन टू वॉच आवर लिसन टू आवर शोज एंड मेक श्योर दे आर नॉट
And
गोइंग
Alibaba
द
can compare it with animal movie.
and also it's a nice sign for all the other women who complain about their husbands being not good. In spite of the husbands making sure that they go to India 3-4 times a year, nicely paid vacation, first class, all those things. Couples goals, yeah.
Oh, what? What?
What?
What are you doing?
मैं रखती हूँ, अभी कोई और कॉल करेगा, मुझे
अच्छा।
पता है where he is leading.
What?
Unnecessarily.
What? Oh, Deepa, what are you talking about?
ये grass is greener on the other side. Also, Baba, you don't know anything.
Hey, but Deepa, I'm saying that. Thank you so much for calling us. Oh, we got more people calling us. That. Thank you so much for calling
Okay,
us, Deepa.
I will keep the phone.
Okay, thank you
चलो,
so much.
bye.
Deepa. And of course, Banjan, आप भी यहाँ पे कॉल कर सकते हो. And Deepa, जैसे आपने chiming किया था, and other people also can chime in. It's just that I'm trying to figure out how we can get people to come on this call, right? So let's see. I think we have somebody on the. Oh, there you go. We're calling them back because they hung up. Anyway, let's see. नमस्ते जी, विभा जी, कैसे हैं आप?
Pam Pam, Altu Baba.
ये क्या आपने ऐसे? Why did you start with the in the beginning?
Smirk.
Smirk. What is the smirk all about?
क्योंकि विभा.
Oh, Vibha.
विभा.
Deepa. Oh, because Deepa called before you.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You started with a smirk. I didn't do. Listen, to me, actions talk louder than words.
You can't even see my face. How do you know if I was smirking?
You smirked. Hi. That's what you said. So, hey, by the way, I'm a person on radio. We live on the sound effects. We live on the sound, even the smallest
oh my God.
sound.
Yeah.
Even
No.
we know.
Nee.
Huh.
I was trying to call, and then it wasn't going through. So then I.
Oh, you're trying to call, and then I called you, and then you go. Now he calls me. वाह विभा जी, हम तो आपसे बहुत वाकिफ है यार. Come on.
Oh my God. Altu
देखो
Baba,
विभा जी, I am a PhD. I passed a heavy difficulty.
I know. How
right?
can I?
Before, instead of focusing on the board, I focused on people around me. That's how I know people very well.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a drawback with me. I understand people very well. लेकिन बुरा लगा, लेकिन मुझे नहीं, फालतू निकल बुरा लगा. Because when you नहीं मुझे, hey hello, I didn't, it doesn't matter to me at all. फालतू नहीं felt bad. Look at expression.
Whatever.
बोले क्या है? What देखो
What
what?
else? Get with the program.
I didn't even realize that I did that.
देखो
I
देखो,
didn't.
yeah, unconscious. It's the non-verbals which actually talk loud.
हाय रब्बा, चलो यार.
अच्छा फाइन, अभी बताओ, ये बताओ, आपका राय क्या है? Have you come across this kind of situation? Second chance?
No, not when it comes to people cheating on their spouses. I think
मतलब कभी नहीं?
I've heard stories from other people of things like this, but I don't know. For me personally, I think anytime there's cheating or beating. So if your spouse is beating you up and is cheating on you, those are definitely deal breakers. I mean, I don't think any person, man or woman, should even think twice. It's a sign to say bye bye.
But आप जब बोल रहे हो cheating or beating, is it only limited to physical? What about emotional battering?
Yeah, emotional battery, definitely. I mean, words do hurt, more.
And that's okay, you say.
than,
That's वो तो मर्द है बाबा, श्री राम जी हैं, हम सीता बनेंगे. क्या बोलते हैं आप?
What? Wait. Who are you talking about?
To you only. I'm saying that, are you okay with the fact that they can talk, they can abuse you, they can do all those things? Oh, बस हाथ मत उठाना, जो भी करना है तो कर दो, बोल देना.
No, that is also definitely not okay. Because,
But you said cheating or beating, no?
Cheating or beating, I mean, are no-brainers, Altu Baba.
नहीं मतलब
When it
ओहो.
comes to-
How about the fact that cheating or beating? Can you qualify it by saying that whether it's physical or emotional? Can we add that statement there?
Emotional beating is also it's a very ugly thing, and
Oh, by the way, I also want to say one more thing. There's also something called emotional cheating.
Yes, emotional cheating is what? Like what?
I don't know. You tell me. What could be emotional cheating?
I don't know. Emotional cheating, I don't know.
Can cheating ever be emotional?
I'm sure it can. Yeah.
What do you think, Faltrani? Faltrani is busy. She doesn't
Yeah.
answer. Oh, because of, hey, she didn't mean that snide remark, Faltrani. Come on.
Oh, hey, Altu
फालतू.
Baba.
क्या?
Come on, फालतू. माफ कर दो उसको, भगो.
क्या? Cheating? Cheating, you're saying emotional?
Can there be emotional cheating is what I'm asking.
Yeah, of course.
Tell that to
What is
Vibha.
emotional
She doesn't know
cheating?
what it is.
What you don't know, thinking about somebody else and actually fantasizing about somebody else, or
And not thinking of-
secretly loving somebody else, wanting to be with somebody else when you're in a relationship, that is emotional cheating.
How about things like emotionally not liking the person you're living with?
Correct. That
Isn't
is
that also emotional cheating?
well, that is not cheating,
Then?
because you
That's
don't like
cheating.
cheat.
Yeah.
Cheating is when you're in emotionally,
Thinking
you're
of somebody
technically
else.
supposed to be connected to this person, but you're connected to somebody else.
Emotionally, like your friends.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
your
definitely
friends,
cut off
not
all
your
the friends when
not
you're married.
friends,
No?
not friends.
Friends, okay?
It has nothing to do with friends. When you claim that you have romantic feelings and amorous feelings for somebody, huh?
Deepa, good one, Deepa.
Keeping wife last and
What
only
did
think
Deepa say?
that's not
did she
cheating,
say?
Deepa. That is not cheating. She's saying thinking only about work and themselves is not cheating. That is narcissism.
Nah,
There are
Oh,
many
man.
narcissists.
Okay,
and
how
many
about
men.
focusing only on
Wait.
yourself? How
Okay,
about focusing only on yourself and not your significant other? How about that one? Is that cheating?
No, it's not cheating.
That is narcissism, right? When you focus only about yourself, not
That
about
is not cheating. That's
That's
narcissism.
Yeah, we only focus about yourself, not about the other person.
No,
Isn't
it's
that-
not emotional cheating, Deepa. It
That's
is
not narcissism. That's not cheating.
Okay, how about if okay, is it emotional cheating if like you're crushing on like
Yes.
a celebrity?
No. Yes. Celebrity also. I would say yes.
It is. I mean,
So
come
all
on.
the men are guilty of that. All the men are guilty of that.
All the
And
women
I
are also
think
guilty
even-
of that.
No,
even
women,
some,
poor
yeah,
thing.
even women as well.
Sita
yeah.
Maiya hai sabhi log.
No. See, it's one thing to say, "Ooh, he looks so hot." That's one thing.
Yes,
But
yes.
it's another thing to secretly fantasize and have a different world, and
You think seriously? Oh, he's so hot. To stop it. Oh, he's so hot. Never. Never will stop at the. Oh, he's so hot.
It does stop at that.
You
Why
do
you
that,
think
I
people are
agree.
thinking that I'm going to be in bed with Hrithik Roshan? or
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna
Might
in
not
bed
be in the
with-
I
bed.
agree. It stops at that.
How do you
Or
know? Yeah, talking. It's very nice to say that because you probably would have said, "Oh, I like it because she's hot."
No, you just say,
No,
no,
you-
you just say that this person, looking nice. That's it. I
No.
told I don't care about shirtless and all that stuff.
Shirtless ki baat nahi, na. You'll not talk about it. Right? These are all the
Why are you
inner.
digressing? Nobody is talking about emotional cheating or anything here. There's a specific question.
Tangent, man.
That is Altu Baba. What do you expect?
Hey, thank you, sir. I think of the alternatives always, right? So.
Oh my God.
So what I'm saying is about this particular person, Bandhu, who's posted right there, and of course we mean no disrespect to the question you're asking. We hope just making sure you can actually smile on your particular thing what you have right now.
Sure.
It's a very unique situation that you're in. I'm talking to the person who posed the question to us, and I hope you can actually get support from your family or your friends, right? Who you can blame, not our show, that whatever happens to your life afterwards, or you can blame Vibha, give your phone number, personal number, or you can also blame Deepa if she wants to.
Oh God!
They're on Facebook available.
अब दोनों को इकट्ठा कर दिया हाँ, very convenient.
खट्टा नहीं किया हम आप दोनों को अभी सही में
एक ब्रैकेट में डाल दिया दोनों को.
ब्रैकेट की बात है खट्टा कहाँ किया आप लोगों को ना बट एनीवेज तो आप बताइए ना विभा जी आपने नहीं बताया व्हाट डू यू थिंक व्हाट इज एडवाइस यू गिव फॉर द बंधुस शेयर्ड अस आप क्या बोलते हो
So it's again, it's very subjective, and it depends on who you are and how you deal with things. I would say to this person, first of all, I'm really sorry that she's going through this. It has to be extremely painful. I totally, feel compassion towards her. And what I would say is, to her, follow your heart. So whatever your heart is telling you to do, if your heart is saying that, I mean, I wouldn't do it, I wouldn't give the person a second chance. But if you feel, because I've heard this many times from people that once a cheater, always a cheater. So somebody who cheats once will not hesitate in cheating again and again and again. Maybe in her case that may not happen, and if she wants to
That's
keep
an, don't you think it's
Don't
sorry
you think that's an absolute statement?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
it is
Oh my
it is an absolute statement.
I've
It is
trained
an
you well.
absolute
I've trained you
statement.
well, Fatima. मैंने फादर की बहुत ट्रेन किया हुआ है so she catches quite she's getting wisdom slowly rubbing off onto her.
Come on. No, it is so. Yeah, it is an absolute statement. But I would say, like what I just said, that follow your heart. And अगर आपको लगता है कि कि maybe take some time away from this person, like what Deepa was saying.
Go to Vegas, exactly. Go to attend.
Separation, dude.
नहीं separation नहीं.
Not
Go. I
Vegas.
would say go to Vegas, go to Chippendale, have a fun time, take a breather.
No, not everyone is into that, okay? Altu Baba.
No, I'm saying everyone must be into that time. You start seeing the world in a different view, right? then you realize you really are, because it actually, to me, when somebody cheats on somebody, right, it's a huge blow on them, because it brings to the question their self-worth also, that they feel, oh my god, I'm lesser than the person that I cheated with, right? I am saying, if you go to places in Vegas and go whatever, you go have a good time and come back, even if you want to gamble, go gamble, right?
Yeah.
When you go there and come back, you realize, oh my god, world is full of shit.
No.
So
Altu Baba, when you're in that mode, I don't know, maybe as a woman, your mind is not even going to go there. I mean, you'll be so hurt.
yeah,
And
you're
so
you're making a statement based on the fact that you have never done that, right? You've never been through it, correct?
not through.
So how can
not
you
through
say
somebody.
that? How can you generalize for women by just saying, oh, women are sort of? That means you're assigning, you yourself are limiting the gender which you're supporting.
Altu
I'm
Baba,
not saying.
she's
I'm
not saying
men
that.
do.
I think
I'm not saying
she's
that.
trying to empathize with the particular bandhu, and she's trying to say that you're not thinking about getting back at the husband or the spouse.
No.
You're actually thinking about, and this genuinely, she said, I don't know how to deal with it, but I feel shattered internally. So when she has
Yes,
clearly
yes.
stated that, it means that she needs to heal, and the only way you
Correct.
don't heal by going into a life of debauchery. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think you do. But you definitely
It gets
you
worse.
definitely
You start
need
hating
space.
yourself.
You didn't get my
You
point.
need-
You need space. Perfectly done, Faltwani.
Yeah,
you need
y-
space.
you need
And
space.
you need to break away from the regular mindset that you have.
Correct.
I am not talking about debauchery. I'm talking about going and seeing the world.
Yeah.
And of course, I do jest when I say go to Vegas, go to Chippendale. I am saying that go out there and look at the world.
Yeah.
Because many a times we are stuck in the one particular what do you call that?
The Koopa Manduka.
Koopa Manduka and that particular 5-bedroom house which he has bought for you, right?
Yeah.
That's what is where we're stuck in. Get out of it. See what the
Which
world.
you have bought together. Let's remind you that
Correct.
you don't have to give up the
but
house.
it is like you bought this with the jail for yourself.
Yeah. Well,
Go out, have a life, make friends, spend time with people, right? That's when you realize
Right.
that, hey, you know what? I'm not as bad as what the guy made me feel.
and communicate. It's really important. Whether don't you could say children don't have the same level of understanding. They're far more understanding than you could possibly ever imagine in this world, in this country today. It's important to keep your children in the know.
Yeah.
Don't try to shelter anybody. Tell them
Right.
exactly what is going on and how it does not affect your love or his love for them. If you're good parents, both of you need to
Right.
sit down and need to talk to your parents, need to talk to your parents and your kids, and tell them that whatever happened, if he thinks it's a mistake, he needs to apologize, and that nothing changes his love for the child, for the kids, or your love for the kids. That's really important. And then we need to figure this out. So let's give ourselves some time. And give yourself time. You don't have to rush it. Nobody is asking you to live with him. Nobody is asking you to live without him also. So but then honestly, if you can't bring yourself to trust that person, then really there is no relationship. There's no relationship.
Very well said. So, do you agree with whatever Faltwani is saying, Vivaji?
I do. Just the only thing. Not
She
that I
doesn't actually.
disagree
See?
with.
She disagrees with you totally.
Is that
Why do you say I do then? Oh my god, you're telling lies to yourself.
Let her finish what she's saying, Altu.
अरे ये बोलने नहीं देता ये बाबा. So no, what I was saying was that I don't know, has she said anything about how old the kids are? Because I mean, of course, you can absolutely, you should sit the kids down and talk to them, but I mean, they might be too young. I don't know how old her children are.
So here is the thing, Vibha. No matter.
Yeah.
तो आपने कुछ बोला अभी?
किसने?
Did you say something right now?
You heard me, right?
हाँ मैं बोला ना, लेकिन आप वो स्टेटमेंट क्यों किया कि बोलने देता बाबा? मतलब देखा आपने कि how people make judgments about other people?
Oh my God, I'm
चलेगा.
so sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
आराम से
I'm
बोल
so
देते हो बाद
sorry.
में क्या
I
होता
hurt your feelings. I'm so sorry. Baba.
Unfortunately, I didn't give you the permission to hurt my feelings. I'm not hurt.
I know,
I'm just trying to tell you, don't tell lies to yourself, because initially you started saying, oh, I agree with whatever Faltwani said, but later I disagree. So it means you're lying to yourself, right? तो वो मत करो.
अरे
No, you didn't complete your thought. What were you saying? So, what were you saying, which was
So,
different
yeah,
from
I
what I
mean,
said?
Nothing.
No. The only thing I'm saying is that, yes, sit the kids down. Don't shelter them. Don't protect them. Because at the end of
I
the
didn't
day,
say
it's
that.
going to
I didn't say it like that. I said you don't have to shelter them from the harsh reality of things because they are going to face it anyway.
Right.
That's what
right.
I meant. I didn't
But
say don't give them. Don't protect them.
No. My only thing is, how old are these children? That's it.
Teenagers.
So, I mean, yeah. Huh?
She says teenagers. They one is 16, something like that.
Then you can absolutely sit them down and talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here is the thing. Regardless of how old your children are, right?
Right.
You need. This is what I believe. Even if your child is 5 years old or 10 years old, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going through pain and angst and you want to leave the
Yes.
house and walk away, okay? For example, let's say you want to go. You're going to say, "I'm going to go to India. I'm going to go Tirth Yatra, whatever you want to do," right? You leave. And somebody has to take care of the kids, and that's him. The narrative that they're going to get is the narrative that he is going to share with them.
Yes.
And it is not his fault. He may not paint you in a bad light, but
Right.
they will always feel the sense of abandonment from you.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it is really important to be able to have clear-cut, open communication with your children and your spouse, and make certain that they know that they
Right.
always have you in their life, no matter what. That it does not mean that if you're not living in that house, that you're not in their life.
So, Vibhaji, now do you agree with whatever Falguni is saying?
Alto Baba, yes, Alto Baba.
Oh God.
No, but are there anything else other than that you want to say? Like, but you disagree in one thing, right? Which one do you disagree?
Hey, that's what
no,
she
I
said.
don't-
She said
I don't.
if
I
they're very
agree.
young, then how would you break it? If you can't break it to
Yeah.
them, if they're very young, get child psychologists, pediatric psychologists, and counselors, and figure
And
out.
stay in their lives, like you're saying. Don't just say, okay, that's it, I'm done, I'm going.
Okay,
So
by the
I'll-
way, when you're
you
getting
can't do that.
psychologists involved, please be very cautious of who you're going to involve. There are people who push them off into other things, and kids are quite capable of manipulating whatever they got to say.
Yeah.
All that is there. What they require growing up is TLC, tender love and care. And yes, oh wow,
Right.
a moment for you, Vibhaji. Yes, that's possible. But again, I want to say that Vibhaji, thank you so much for your input, and I hope
Sure, thank you.
your input is taken seriously by the person there, and not my input, because my input is really drastic and dramatic. Because I definitely would say, what he should do is, since that he knows openly, he's got to agree to his transgression with his family and friends.
Yeah.
And he has to stay away from the house if possible, and still be involved in the family, and try to earn his way back. By not only whatever he's doing right now, full transparency, doesn't require to have full transparency, but should show total involvement. He can still do whatever he wants, right? Legally, he has to be bound to be providing for the family and being there for you emotionally if you need him. And sometimes I would say, start not depending on him for emotional support at all. Automatically, they'll realize what mistake they've done.
Correct.
But wonderful. So great. Vibhaji, thank you so much. So, such a wonderful
Thanks,
insight.
guys.
And please, ये इस लॉन्ग नोशन में मत रहना कि बाबा आपको बातें नहीं करते देता. I am here to let you guys speak, right?
Acha.
आप ऐसे झूठ मूठ आप अफवाह फैलाओगे तो दीपा बुरा मान जाएगी.
Anyway.
When I ask you to,
you
when I give you the position to talk, you go blah, because what you said was not right?
Oh my God, you really? Okay, look, I'm really. I shouldn't have said that. I'm so sorry.
नहीं but कहने का मतलब ये है कि I actually give opportunity for you to talk. दीपा बुरा मान जाती है यार, मेरे को प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
Wow.
देखो दीपा क्या कमेंट करी है. Oh my God.
I'll call her and apologize. to her then,
हाँ,
okay?
दीपा जी को बोलना, मेरे को मत बोलना. I don't involve me in this, please. You guys have deal with your.
Wow. So hey, the whole thing that was going on was about you. Now you say, oh, don't you involve me? Good.
I am not. See, there Deepa saying, hello.
Go
to
to-
next query. Arey, very good. Deepa is like, enough of Vibha. Go to next query.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm sorry. That's what she said. Okay, that's what she
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
तुम लोग अपना लड़ाई खुद लड़ो यार, प्लीज.
आपको नहीं पता हम दोनों के बीच में रियली में क्या होता है. You don't know. So
हाँ मालूम है
मेरे पास फोटोग्राफ एविडेंस भी है क्या होता है.
फोटोग्राफिक वीडियो भी है तेरे पास.
एग्जैक्टली, वीडियो भी है. सोफा में बैठ के बातें करते बातें.
That video is going to come back to haunt me someday. Every time I think of it, I start dreading. I'm like, what did I
Haunt
do?
you?
Why did I not notice?
Haunt you?
Why? Oh God, that's such an evil laugh. What is it?
Haunt you?
Whatever it has to be humorous,
Deepa is totally bribing us with lunch, dinner, breakfast to get that done.
I'm I'm gonna have to steal your phone and delete that thing.
Oh, यहाँ चोरी तक उतर आई आप, हाँ? वहाँ पे एटलीस्ट she's giving us favors.
जिंदगी का
देखो
सवाल है।
आगे बढ़ते हैं बिकॉज दीपा जी गुस्से में आ गई हैं. दीपा जी बोले विभा का फोन रखो बोल रही है.
Yeah.
Oh please man.
मैंने ऐसा नहीं बोला, विभा सिकरी बोल रही है. देखा
हाँ.
तो आपका पूरा
Oh
नाम दे
my
रहे हैं.
God.
बट थैंक यू सो मच विभा जी. सुनते रहेगा, नहीं आप सुनते रहेगा, लेकिन अगले क्वेश्चन पे डेफिनेटली सी इफ यू कैन गिव अस अ कॉल हियर फॉर श्योर. अगला क्वेश्चन जो स्क्रीन पे आ गया फाल्तुरानी जी, तो आप पढ़ना शुरू कर दो ना.
It's real. Okay, this is a vent post, and this
vent
person
की post
says,
है.
it's real that men are only loved under the condition that they provide something.
That's true, no? What is wrong
I'm
with that?
sure many guys like myself feel at some point that we are just resources.
That is true.
I've seen in many of my relationships. For example, my daughter has positive interaction with me only when she needs something.
Oh, so sweet.
Otherwise, there seems to be a lack of love or genuine listening.
Aha.
Even though my wife earns, she has never contributed towards the regular home expenses.
Aha.
Modern society has granted women the power to decide whether they want to work or stay at home or try to do something else. But it's not so easy for men.
I agree.
Unfortunately, love and respect disappears if men loses to provide, or a man fails to provide financial security at any point in their lifetime.
So true, so true. Yes, I agree.
It's hard for men to say that, hey, I want to try something else for a couple of years and can you take care of it? Perhaps in the past, parents were looking for boys because they saw them as a source of resource
Income.
that would provide old age security and safety.
Oh, good. I agree with them totally. This is something which every man has in their heart. They know it for sure. My parents gave up on me already. That's a different issue. But this is so true. Not spoken of much, but the fact is that, okay?
Yeah.
So men use the utility after they are like used up totally.
Oh my God! A man is sharing this.
Uh-huh.
Is really sad.
Why is it sad?
Well, that he feels this way, right? Unfortunately, I don't know which world you're living in, sir, but I know many women where the women are the breadwinners of the family.
Okay. Please, this don't make it a gender thing. This address a question like how you address other people's question. Now the lady's question you address so patiently.
Yeah.
This you look at the perspective. Is it so difficult for you to look at the perspective of a man?
Okay, stop judging.
Is it a man or judge? I'm asking you.
I am looking at it from his perspective, and
How?
yes, I agree to a great extent that society has conditioned the men and women to be, the men to be the providers for the family, so to speak.
Okay.
But I don't think that's true in America today. There are so many deadbeats. Sorry, there's so many of them who do not do anything. I mean, or they're stay-at-home dads. The women go out and earn.
That's
There
not.
is nothing like, there is no gender role or there's no this thing, but yeah, Indian society में ऐसा है क्योंकि हमने अपने माँ बाप को when we were growing up, most of us have seen our dads go out and work and mom work at home, right?
Okay.
I think that's part of the reason. I think that's that's the conditioning that we have culturally conditioned our men and women to.
I appreciate this question coming to us because now we'll see how much women can put themselves in the shoes of the man. Namaste Deepa ji, कैसे हैं आप?
हाँ. आलतू बाबा. You were not letting her even read. इतना men.
Yeah.
I'm letting you talk,
इतने
huh?
उछल कूद के he was so happy. Some man is like venting out for a change. Yeah.
Hey, but that is so brutal. You say that this guy says that his daughter only has no love and whatever for him, right? No listen and doesn't genuinely listen to him.
नहीं फालतू नहीं. I feel for him and but he cannot say that it's a general idea. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. I tell you why. Because if it's a role reversal, they don't agree, men.
Agree for what? Agree for what?
Agree to sit home and let the wife take care of the house.
Have you tried?
उनको वो भी नहीं चाहिए. उनको they have lot of pride and ego. Men have lot of ego and pride. So that's why they want to be in that position. It's not that they
okay. Because they're okay. I hear you.
Yeah, house husband कोई भी रहना नहीं चाहेगा. They want to be in that position. and they want to matlab hamesha like wife, there are many times like even the wife is more educated than husband, but they take a step back for the sake of man's pride.
So what if you look at it in a different way? Again, I'm trying to see if you or Faltoni either can put yourself in their shoes. Now we know that societally, like actually let's change the word. The word is not societally. You know that there's a norm or here which we're trying to change, right? Right, where the men get paid more. But don't you think it makes economic sense to actually have the man work because he can get paid more than the wife for the family unit? That's why men don't want to let go of the power. सोचा नहीं ना आपने? See?
You're saying the
Silence.
men want to.
So what if she said that men though they want to be a stay-at-home dad, they cannot because they want to have the power to go work. Is what she's saying. I am telling that the point is because they know if the wife goes, wife probably will not get paid the level what he's to get paid. So he has to go and work.
हाँ तो वो ये सोसाइटी भी पेट्रियार्टिकली है ना, वही बहुत सालों से ये चला आ रहा है. दैट इज द रूट कॉज ऑफ ऑल द इशू. देयर आर हाउस मैन, there are people who are house husband बोलते हैं जाए यूएस में very rarely, and even you see they are ridiculed. So in both the ways, you want to have this and you want to have that, you can't have both. And moreover, you what happens, like see, if daughter is only asking, I mean, then you need to spend more time, like spending time with your daughter, like that I like. इधर है कुछ ऐसे events like even in the schools they have dad and daughter dances and like the events. So you have to spend one-on-one with each, which we don't see in Indian culture. Akele like you should do it diligently and properly. Today I will just take my son to the dinner. I want to ask him what's happening in their life. Same thing goes with the daughters. तो as the kids grow up, usually क्या होता है, लड़कियां थोड़े since they are vocal and even moms, so they speak to their moms more, and boys when they grow up they slowly tend to talk less, and also they tend to be close to their dads. It's a very natural thing to happen. So that's when you need to work more towards that. And lekin that dealing with the human beings is tougher than dealing with the machines, right? And work. So men tend to take the easy step and work more and deal with the
ये कहीं अंदर की बात बाहर आ रही है.
Well, okay. Let's take your argument.
I'm speaking.
Wait, hold on. Let's take your perspective itself. Deepa, thank you for bringing it up. I'll tell you why. Because now you're saying that now suddenly I feel that there's empathy from your part towards the male, because you feel that because they are not in the capacity to connect emotionally, they do the next best thing is to be available economically for the unit of family. And that does not mean they don't love the family.
Correct. No, I'm not saying that.
So now
I think he has to focus more on that rather than.
Hold on. So what I'm trying to tell you is, do you acknowledge the fact that yes, probably men in general are more focused towards the work as opposed to family because they can't connect emotionally, they want to connect it economically. So what I'm trying to say is they are putting an effort, and we should not be blaming them for not putting an effort, is what I'm trying to say, for the family unit. Do you understand what I'm saying, Falrani?
Yeah.
Now you understand why?
But that cannot be used as an excuse.
No. That's not an excuse. That's not.
Listen now. You only just now mentioned, right? Family is a unit. So unit works with the people in the family. So it's not just husband. It's a collective effort of all the family members together. So ऐसा नहीं है कि just because you are bringing money doesn't give you all the power.
No. You don't understand. You don't understand what I'm saying. So Mahima ji's talk about a beautiful concept as in one of our serials, it was in Kannada, talking about life being a jatka bandi, right? Like a cart, a bullock cart, right? Two wheels are the husband and wife, right? Now one wheel is turning towards one side, some different speeds. For it to be steady, and when they want to make a right turn, left turn, wherever they go to navigate, one of the wheels have to go slower than the other wheel so that they compensate. So what I am saying is, in a family unit is not everybody should be emotionally involved. Everybody should be no. If one person is economically involved, supporting the family unit, the other person should compensate emotionally and bring them together. So the thing is, unfortunately, we say, I do my part, you don't do your part, is what we always end up with. Right? So what we are trying to say is people should understand, rise up. Even the person writing the comment right now to the thing, he should not be talking about, I do all this, they don't do this. It's fine, do what you have to, don't complain about it. But when Faltoni said it's a vent thing, I was like, but again, they vented because
it's more, I mean, it is vent in some way, but it's more of a self-pity post for me.
And I know. So what I'm saying is, I did something which I generally what a man will do. That's why I tried to see if I can prod you guys to the whole thing. I said, oh yes, I agree with it. That is generally what every man will say when read the post here. So what happens? The man posting over there will think, oh, that's true. Oh my God, it's such a bad thing. It's bad to be married. Oh my God, shadi ke laddu, shadi mat karo bhai. They give up that way. So I wanted to see what your perspective is, what your Deepa's perspective, because the women are sharing all this, right? And I'm going to tell you right now my perspective, saying that what the guy's thinking is wrong. If you're going to be doing something for a family, never do something expecting something back in return. If your daughter is only looking at you as a financial swipe card, fine. So what? It's your daughter. It's your DNA.
Right.
Why you complain? Just give it. There's a saying. There's a saying, right? There's a word called bharta for a husband in our culture. People don't realize the meaning of that. Do you know the meaning of that? The person who bears all the burden of the family. That's why they call bharta, right? Karta dharta nahi, bharta jo
bill bharta hai.
जो बिल भरता है वही है. इसलिए मांग भरना जो है ना, मांग भरता है, जो भी मांग देती है वो भरने का काम ही हस्बैंड का होता है. मतलब the point I'm making here is, anybody for the matter should only think about giving, not about, what am I getting back in return. So that's what I want to say. But Deepaji, thank you so much for your perspective. It brought out a lot of things. Aditi is like, what? And he's pulling her hair everywhere, hearing it. She's saying बैगन का भरता. हाँ, बैगन का
Aditi call कर रहा है.
Yes, बैगन का भरता. Please don't put it in a text format because बैगन has got different reference in text.
Oh God!
What? I'm just telling you.
You're so gross.
What gross? That's what actually gross. Come
Waste
on.
fellow.
What? Really?
What all?
And what Aditi is saying? Wow, Alto Baba is saying. Thank you so much, Aditi. So sweet of you.
Well, I'm just gonna say this, boss.
We love you.
Okay. Yeah, you need to love yourself first.
Yeah.
And please, exercise some empathy towards the wife and the kids.
Oh, please stop asking for that, Faltani.
Yeah, you need to ask for it.
No.
Because all you're thinking about is yourself. For me, he's only thinking about himself. Okay, at the end of the day, that's all I'm going to say. Because all you're saying is, oh, my daughter also talks to me only at this time. My wife also talks to me only at this time. I'm sorry. You can shush, whoosh, whoosh, whatever. I'm
not shushing you. I'm seeing how you're digressing the whole thing. Okay. Huh?
Well, there's no digressing.
And bashing up the guy. Poor thing.
No, nobody is bashing up anybody. I'm not bashing you up. I understand that it's wrong that the expectation set on a man that he needs to earn all the time. But when you in a marriage, it's two people. Dunya jaye tel lene, ash tu kar. You guys have to sit down and you have to figure out who's going to do what. And if you feel that your wife is not contributing towards the household income, then have a conversation with her. If you don't tell her, how is she going to know? And if you feel that you're being used all the time, then she needs to know that, right? Because whatever you do, it may come across as abuse to her if you're going to try to control and force her to do things. So it's really important, again, at the end of the day, अगर आप एक relationship में हो, मुझे ये बिल्कुल जमता नहीं है where, oh yeah, I will do this much means you do that much. It doesn't mean that. Both of you have to give your 100% to the relationship. 50-50 कुछ नहीं चलता है, 20-80 कुछ नहीं चलता है. It is 100% of each person giving their 100% to the relationship is what is going to make it work. Otherwise, it really is something that needs to be made to work. It will not work just like that. Two human beings are very different. We can find a million faults in each other. But at the same time, Mahima ji used to say being in love is about tolerance. Being able to tolerate and love that person in spite of everything is what love is. So I think please stop thinking about men are only supposed to do this, women are only supposed to do this. You have a daughter. Your daughter needs to grow up knowing that she can be the breadwinner for the family, and that she is, if she chooses, she can take pride in being a homemaker as well. So that's all I'm going to say.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Deepaji, are you still there? Deepaji already hung up on you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But anyway, thank you so much, Deepaji, for calls and everything. And of course, Faltoni, we have time only for 2 questions today. I hope people enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed presenting to you guys, Brunjan.
Right.
But I say, हम लोग questions लेके आएंगे, thought-provoking questions, which Faltoni can just chime in pages and pages into it, so you guys can actually get some kind of wisdom out of the whole thing, right? It's nice, no, Faltoni?
Yeah.
And there you go. Faltoni, any other closing thoughts for our bandhus?
No, that's about it, Bandajan. We're going to tell you, regardless, boss, if you want to really experience love and you really want to experience what it means to relentlessly love.
Wow.
यानी कि जो भी हो जाए, ये प्यार ना होगा कभी कम.
हाँ, कभी कम. अरे तरम पम.
सना कसम की कसम है कसम से.
ओहो.
हमको प्यार है सिर्फ तुमसे. वैसे अगर आपको बताना है तो आपको आना है हमारे लुत्पुत गया हम तो गया वैलेंटाइन में, जो it is happening at the Shubham Banquet Hall, Bandajan. Please go to pragnya.org, pragnya.org/lutput, LUTPUT. Please go to pragnya.org/lutput. वहाँ पे आपको टिकट्स बुक करने को मिलेंगे. It's $100 per couple. It's $30 only for kids up to the age of 13. From 5 to 13, kids below 5 are free. And the best part is, Bandajan, it's an all-inclusive event, meaning मस्ती है, मजा है, म्यूजिक है, बैंड है, बाजा है, डिस्को है, हमारा डीजे वाला बाबा भी है. एंड इट्स गोइंग टू बी अ होल बंच ऑफ फन गेम्स. आप यकीन नहीं मानोगे कैसे कैसे गेम्स है इस बार भी.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to people listening to us on all platforms. YouTube page, Suvimon is saying you guys are great. Oh, thank you so much. You realized about me so quickly.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you,
really appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Falguni, with this, we're going to be saying good night, Shabba Khair.
And we'll be back tomorrow with another fantastic show on Friday. And a pyar bhara. Mwah.
You are listening to Radio D Hotties, powered by Mahima Creations.
Hey guys, this is Deepika Padukone and you're listening to me on Radio De Hotties with Altu Baba and Faltu Rani, where entertainment just got hotter.
You are listening to Radio D Hotties, powered by Mahima.